Okay, let's have a look again at ratios for today's lesson. So we're going to start with model to avoid any persistent learning. So we're going to share £126 between Lou and Katie in a ratio of 2 to 5. So what I like to check first is we have a total of 126. Now we have two parts. We have two parts here and 5 parts here. So let's have a look at it. I like to add the total on. We've got 2 parts, 5 parts, and they have a total of 7, meaning £126 equals 7 parts. So to get 1 part, we divide it by 7, meaning that 1 part is £18. Therefore, if £18 is 1 part, we're going to do 2 times 18 times 18 times 18 for all our parts, meaning that 2 parts is going to be £36. 5 parts, 5 times 18 is £90, and our total that we already know, 90 plus 36 adds up to 126, and we already know that part. And there we are. So 2 to 5 shared, £126 shared in a ratio of 2 to 5 is, final answer, 36 to 90. Okay, let's look at another example. If you're happy, you can move on, but I'll do one more really quick. Okay, 168 in a ratio of 2 to 4. Okay, so what am I doing now? Oh, sorry. Right, 2 to 4, and it has a total parts of 6. So 168, 6 parts, meaning, by the way, I do recommend a calculator for these questions. £28 equals 1 part. So in a ratio of 2 to 4, we're going to times it by 28 and times 4 by 28, giving us a final answer of 56 to 112. And you can always double check, do they add up to make our total of 168? They do. So there we are. Okay, for some practice questions, you've got, well, you can do them A, B, C, D, and E. I've just, where I've got them from, I've cut off half. So you've got 5 questions there. I reckon 10 minutes to be fine. Okay, another model. Right, you're going to share it in 3 parts here. Again, it's the same method. Don't be frightened. So we've got £90 now to share in a ratio of 1 to 3 to 5. So straight away, I'm going to add my total on. Well, 5 plus 3 plus 1 is 9. Great, so meaning £90 equals 9 parts. We can do this one mentally now. £10 is 1 part. What I've done there, if I've divided it by 9 to get myself 1 part. And there we are. Well, 10 is 10, sorry, £10. Let's bring this back. Hopefully some of you spotted that mistake. See what happens when you wash your work. So 1 times 10 is £10. Oh, you have to laugh sometimes. £30 and £50 here, and there we are, and they all add up to 90. So great. 1 to 3 to 5 is £10 to £30 to £50. Excellent. Okay. Practice questions. I want to get at least 4 done, A, B, C, and D. And if you have time, can you have a look at the 2 extension questions I've highlighted here? And then you got 2 practice questions, but they're worded. Again, same thing, break the question apart. You've got 465 blocks in a ratio of 7 to 8. You need to pick the question apart to see what it's asking. Again, question 13, don't be terrified of decimals. Do the same thing, you'll be fine. And lastly, application question in your books. Get them answered to me and I will look at that later. Okay, any questions, as always, get in touch and I'll happily help you in the lesson.